Hello, hello. I'm so glad you guys decided to join me. Today's workout is approximately 27 minutes from start to finish. I am using 10-pound dumbbells for the majority of the workout, though I do drop the weight slightly with a couple of the upper body exercises when necessary. And of course, as always, I just want you to modify in a way that works for you. So we're coming into our first downward dog. A couple of quick exercises just to get that body warmed up and stretched out. You can easily just twist and touch your opposite leg if you want to. Walk out your legs here, whatever feels good for you to warm up the back and the upper body as well. Okay, we're doing some downward dog squats to plank. I just want you to focus on pulling that belly button into the back to keep your core strong. Try to move through the entire range of motion as it is a warm-up move. When you extend to plank, try to make sure your body is as straight as possible. Squeeze those glute muscles. So in a side lunge with a twist, again, pull that belly button into the core. In the leg that's bending, try to keep that knee at a 90-degree angle, so focus on pushing that weight into the heel. You can twist, or if you don't feel comfortable doing the twist, you can just simply do side lunges, make it work for you. I did not invent the name of this move. I forget where I got it from, but either way they're called bikini push-ups. It's okay if you don't wear a bikini. They're still good for you. When you come down to a push-up, that back leg that's extending, I really want you to focus on squeezing that glute and that hamstring so that it's fully extended and you're fully engaging the back body. Okay, the next move, you just need to pick your weights up. You can either do this move on the ground or you can elevate that back leg on a block or a chair, depending on how hard you want it to be, for an elevated split lunge. That will just be a little bit more difficult, but again, staying on the ground is completely fine. And you're going to be lunging down and curling up and then pressing while you're in your lunge, and then come on back up. Again, remember to focus on a 90-degree angle in that front bent knee. If you focus on the weight in the heel, it will actually help you out. Great job. We're just going to repeat this on the other side, and as you'll see, it is often difficult for me to hold my balance sometimes as well. So if you feel like you're going to try the elevated split lunge and you're falling over a bit, don't worry. This is a stabilizing move as well as a power move. So just do your best and have a little fun with it. One other thing to remember in doing this exercise is try to pull that belly button into the core and make sure that you're keeping your shoulder blades pulled back down toward your bum and toward the midline of your body so that your posture is maintaining itself. Great job. So with this next exercise, there are a couple of different options. Instead of jumping back, you can simply step back and then come on back up. The next option is you can put your knees down after you step back and come on down to the ground into a full burpee. If you want it even harder, don't put your knees down and just go down into a full push-up and then come on back up and jump and stay in that squatted position when you curl. There is nothing wrong with modifying. As you can see, I am bringing my knees down, a slight modification as well. I'm doing what feels right for my body, given the circumstances of the current moment. Great job. You are doing amazing. We're going to repeat this one more time. If you want to push it a little bit more, you can. If you want to maintain what you've been doing, that's fine as well. And if you need to take it down a notch, that's fine also. Modify and do what works for you. Yes, you made it through a very difficult exercise. For the next move, we're simply doing skaters. Options here, you can just step and touch, that's fine. You can just jump side to side. You can jump and try to balance and touch. You can even jump and extend that back leg if you want some more posterior engagement. As you can see coming up, I'm going to attempt to do a bit of a balance maneuver and engage my back side a bit more by jumping and balancing and extending the leg and the arm in opposite directions. Awesome. We're going to do this one more time. Again, any variation is fine. Just keep your body moving as much as possible. Okay, let's go. Again, I'm going to show you the quick variations and modification options. Do what feels good for you. Woo! You guys did it. Okay, I don't want you bending over and hunching like I'm doing right now. There's actually no air down there, so I would like you to stand up, open up your shoulders, put your hands behind your head if you need to, and take some nice deep breaths in and out of your nose to help lower that heart rate. This next move is simply a staggered stance row to triceps. That's all we're doing. Try to focus on keeping the majority of weight in the front foot. That back foot is really just meant for support. They're not one foot behind the other. My feet are actually hip width apart for balance here. And done. We are just going to repeat that move with the other foot forward. We are really pushing and burning the upper body today, in addition to strengthening the lower body and getting some awesome cardio in. Okay, we are back at it on the other side. Remember, this is only a 20-minute workout essentially, so it might be a good thing for your body to try to push a little bit more than you're used to when you're doing a longer workout. As a busy mom myself, my goal is always to maximize efficiency. Done. This next move is again just a split squat. I have chosen to elevate it here with a block. Again, you can just stay on the ground, you can use a block, or you can use a chair to make it more difficult, and when you come down into that squat, you're simply pushing your triceps up. I'm going to start with 2 weights, but you'll see that I'm going to have to eventually drop to 1 weight because it gets somewhat difficult. Again, just focus on the weight into the heel of the front foot so that you try to keep a 90-degree angle in that knee when you're bending to protect your knee.
Drinking courage from my red cup now. I will soon make a move. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk worth taking. If it's a shot of love, baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you.
Shake those arms out and the legs out, and let's get ready to do it on the other side. I love this exercise so much because it's not only working your upper body and your lower body, but it's also working your entire front and back stabilizer muscles of the core in an extended position. Done. So this next exercise is the one in which I drop the weight slightly, just because the Y up, or the straight arm raise on both sides, is a bit challenging. Okay, so you're simply hinging over with a relaxed slight bend in the knees and rowing and then releasing to a straight arm raise. Think of raising those arms in almost a Y shape. Remember to try to keep those shoulder blades pulled back down to your bum and toward the midline of your body. Keep the belly button pulled into your core so that your entire posterior chain is active.
Trying my best not to lose control, 'cause I adore you. Baby, I adore you.
Awesome, you did it. I told you that is not an easy exercise. It engages your upper body, your back, your core, your hamstrings, everything. One more time, let's get to it. Awesome, and you are done. So I told you that this was going to be an emphasis on the upper body, but I also want to work those legs out as well. So you're just going to put those weights on your shoulders. You can hold them if you want to, or just relax them onto your shoulders, and we're going to do some weighted air squats. Remember, when you're squatting, I really want you to squeeze that booty at the top and come up to a fully straight body position, almost as if your back is up against a wall. Great job. We're going to do that one more time after a short pause. If you need to drop one weight or both weights, that is fine. Make it work for you. As you can see, I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult this next round by coming up onto my toes at the top and trying to balance briefly. Awesome, you guys did it. As you can see, our next exercise is simply a plie squat with upright rows. I want you to focus on squatting into both of your heels, pushing up and squeezing your glutes at the top. And when you row, I want your elbows to actually be higher than the weights. Okay, so during this row, no matter whether you're at the top of the row or the bottom of the row, I want you to focus on keeping a flat back, keeping your belly button pulled into your spine and those shoulder blades pulled midline and toward your bum so that you're maintaining your posture. Awesome, you are doing great. Not only are we toning your back muscles and your arm muscles, but we are improving your posture with this exercise. Let's go, one more time. You've got this. Nice job. So the next exercise is simply a staggered squat. Your feet are hip width apart, possibly wider, but a bit closer together than a split squat. And you're doing a reverse curl. So turn your hands away from your body and you're straightening your arms and curling in that position. When you squat down, keep that belly button pulled into the spine for posture. Keep those shoulder blades pulled midline and down toward your bum. Awesome, we are doing that one more time on the other side. Aren't you excited? Let's go. This exercise is extremely difficult and this is the second time through, so if you need to pause on the reverse curl and just do the squat for 1 or 2 times, that's fine as well. Just keep yourself moving. Yes, you are done. We have 2 more exercises left, and then we're going to move into a stretch and a quick 2-minute meditation. So let's go. Push through it. Come on. Okay, this is just a bent over, fast alternating row. Focus on pulling your belly button into your spine, pulling your shoulder blades midline and back toward your bum so you're maintaining your posture and rowing as quickly as possible. Did it. 1 more move. We're just going to be doing plie squats with punches. That's it. Okay, let's go. I want you to squat down, weight into the heels, and punch, alternating punches. If your arms need a break, that's okay. Just bring them down. Try to stay in the squat. As you can see here, my arms definitely needed a rest, so I'm just doing some pulses in the squat, and then I will pick back up again. Three, 2, 1, you are done. We're going to move into our hamstring stretch next. Good job. Nice work. Okay, so make this hamstring stretch work for you. As you'll see, I'm sort of moving. It's not just a static stretch. I'm getting the inside of the hamstrings. I'm going to twist eventually and get the outside of the hamstrings. I'm going to point and flex the toe, whatever feels good for you. We are moving into a runner's lunge. Pay no attention to me on the screen. I don't know what I was doing, but you should be in a runner's lunge right now. Bend that front knee and come on down into the lunge and stretch it out. Here we go. You can twist if you want to, and you can twist the other way. You can try to put your elbows on the ground, pick that back knee up off the ground and engage those muscles, and then try to stretch them out again. If you are not so flexible with this next stretch, it's just your quadriceps. Put a pillow under your knee if you need to. Hold the wall or hold a chair, whatever works. Okay, we're just going to repeat the sequence on the next side. Now is the time to really be trying to focus on breathing in through your nose and out through your nose to try to bring that heart rate down in preparation for our short meditation. Moving into a runner's lunge, again, you can twist each way. If you engage and bring that back knee off the ground and engage the front quadriceps and then try to stretch them, you may get more of a stretch that way. Whatever feels good for you. We have one more stretch, and after that, I'm going to be doing a 2-minute relaxation. You don't have to worry about the time because I am worrying about it for you. Let's go into our quadriceps stretch. Again, you might want to put a pillow under your knee, hold a chair, or hold a wall. And when we're done with this, I just want you to come down onto your back and prepare for our 2-minute rest. Okay, come on down to your backs, and I just want you to focus on relaxing your body from head to toe. Get yourself into a comfortable position. This is only 2 minutes. The timer will go off when the 2 minutes is up, so you do not need to worry about the time. If you can't do this, come back to it later. I want you to just focus on breathing in through your belly and up through your chest, fully expanding, and then out through your chest and out through your belly, fully deflating. As your mind wanders to your thoughts, it's okay, that's normal, that is the practice. Be kind with yourself and simply let them go and bring yourself back to the breath. Awesome job. You can roll over onto your side, come up to a seated position. Thank you so much for being here with me today and watching this video and getting yourself strong and healthy. My goal for you is to get you healthy and keep you that way. Please don't forget to subscribe and come back for more.